Hello, and welcome to the RazorwireReviews Master Quest. Beginning with the original 3D classic, The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah! That's just epic. 1998 Nintendo. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite games, and I made an introduction video to this with me on camera talking about. Oh, hello. These are the original files on my N64. William, that's the guy I bought it from in school. Will, he's obviously got a lot further than I did. Oh no, I got a pretty sizable save file there. Ben Ryan, that's my cousin. I have no idea why this is on there. I can't have lent it to him because he doesn't have a Nintendo 64. Maybe he came over my house once and I don't know. Let's just use this one. Of course, we're gonna go with Link, not Luke. But yeah, I made a video just describing like the long painful process of making this video. And now it's finally come together, thankfully. Fingers crossed that this DVD recorder works. Okay, in the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Deku Tree. Maybe we should give him some sort of accent on this. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. This is quite boring, isn't it? However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. I find that weird. Link's just kind of like, it's just like, maybe he's just cold because he hasn't got a bloody blanket. And it's Hyrule Castle. Glimpse of the Triforce there. And there's Link. And this, of course, is kind of a flash forward, I guess. A dream that would turn out to be true. Ganondorf, our villain of the game. But yeah, this is just one of the greatest games ever made. It's always been. Oh, let's just kind of let this play out. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Actually, I'll do Bane from Dark Knight Rises. How about that?
Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey.
This is hard.
The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee.
Oh, that was quite hard. And probably not very good. I don't know. Now this was just, when I was a kid seeing this, it was just like, whoa. The world of 3D games just really started here, really. A three-dimensional world for you to play in and explore and experience, it was just mind-blowing at the time, really was. I never actually owned this game, initially. I kind of borrowed it off friends and that kind of thing, and it was very expensive when it first came out, and I just, I had no yearning for it because I didn't know anything about Zelda before this game, even though it was, quite a successful franchise. by this point, and had been for over 10 years. So now Link's got to wake up and start the story. Wake up, Link. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Navi gets very annoying throughout the game. This is pretty much me. I'm very lazy, very hard to get out of bed. Maybe if he had a blanket, he wouldn't be so cold. And then he'd get a better night's sleep, and he wouldn't take so long to get up, so we can get on with this game. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner. From now on, partner in red. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. So let's get going right now. Okie doke, let's do it. Alright, so here we go. Again, this is just this one bit here, you know, the little treehouse, Link's treehouse just looks so good. I just love the design of everything in this game. Obviously when you come out of the treehouse, the texture of everything is a lot different. The indoor textures are very nice at times, whereas these are a bit more rough. And here is, what's her name? I've forgotten. Sarah, I think. It's been a fair while since I played through this game. I mean, I've probably played through this whole game, Link's house, right? Just in case you didn't know. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Yeah, I'm not gonna do accents for all of these, especially girls. What was I even saying? I'm trying to read and think at the same time. I think it is Sarah, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we gotta go to the Great Deku Tree because he wants to talk to Link. But as I was saying, yeah, it's been a while since I played this game, and I think I've played through this whole game. Yeah, this is the right way. I've played through this game about 10 times, I think, and I've finished it once, so should be interesting. What? Wait a minute, I can't get past. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? I think Mido sounds a bit black. That's a bit racist, actually. I take that back. Not even fully equipped, that's the thing. Exactly, without a sword and shield, I'm not going to be able to help him at all. Right, so we need to get a sword and shield. Doesn't get more basic than that. And of course I know exactly where the sword is. Because I've played... Oh, that's... Listen! Yes, I know that. I need to go get a sword and shield. Keep up. Navi always just... is like, hey! And then you're like, what? And then she's like, hey, did you know this? And it's like, yeah, I'm trying to do that right now. But yeah, this just... I mean, like, you can just talk to someone here and... It's great, you know, everything is so interactable, and I don't even know if interactable is a word. Interactive. Interactable. You just immerse yourself in this game, you know, and it was something I'd never experienced before. I mean, I guess, like, you know, way back, you know, they used to have, adventure games, you know, which were purely text-based. You could get lost in those with your imagination, but here it's right in front of you, you can see it, and just, you know... feel like you are Link, and that's another thing that you can name yourself the character if you want. And I remember just like losing my mind when characters are saying, "Hey, Luke," you know. It's like, wow, I'm in the game, you know. It's a great concept, and I think as classic as some of the games, the earlier games in the Zelda series might have been, that I think that the 3D format is where Zelda really just blew up into a fantastic series. And here is the Kokiri sword. Our first sword of many. Speaking of which, I really don't know how I'm going to really do this playthrough. it could end up being a speed run. It could end up being a full 100% run. I doubt that though. I've never done that, and I feel like it'd be... Oh, getting ahead of myself there. Thinking about what I should be talking about, and not keep my eyes on the prize and on the path. Yeah, I think... Oh, I'll catch that rupee there. Here's some money. Just equip the sword. Have a play around with it. Yeah, just hearts. Yeah, I gotta get some rupees to buy the shield from the shop. I forgot what I was talking about yet again. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm gonna take this playthrough. I'm not gonna edit out anything. If I get lost somewhere or forget how to do something, I'll just keep it in and, you know, just be more true to how I'm gonna be playing through this game. And it's gonna be a long one either way, so to be a bit longer is not gonna really make much difference either way, I don't think. So yeah, I'm just playing around and oh wait, oh. Never knew you could get a rupee for doing a backflip. So this is some of the basic stuff. I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with the controls. Of course, I'm playing this on the Nintendo 64. I have this twice for the GameCube. I have a copy of it on the Wind Waker. It comes with the Wind Waker disc, and I also have the Collector's Edition GameCube disc, which has this game as well. But I wanted to play it on the Nintendo 64, even though the graphics, I don't know if the graphics look better on the House of the Note Brothers. I don't know if the graphics look better on the GameCube, like ports. They certainly look different. Maybe the color's been changed with, because I tested those as well when I was looking at the DVD recorder as a way of capturing the footage. So it definitely looks better than the Nintendo 64 version, but I wanted to play on the Nintendo 64 because I just felt more true that way, I guess, and fun, because I love the Nintendo 64 controller. It's awesome. Might be my favorite controller ever. Actually, no, the SNES controller is my favorite controller. Let's get some rupees here, I think. Yep. You got a blue rupee. That's 5 rupees. Ta-da! Another one. Oh, recovery heart, don't need that. Already at full health, yo. You got a green rupee. That's 1 rupee. Whose house was that? Oh, it was Mido's house. So we just stole from Mido, basically. I guess that's a good message for Nintendo to send to their consumers, who are, of course, kids. Just, you know, if you need money for a shield, just go in people's houses and look through their treasure chests. So, the shield, I think, is 40 rupees. Well, it is, because I've already played through this whole part before, which I explained in my introduction video. So, yeah. And the first time I played through, I actually fell off this bridge, which was really annoying. But now I can just grab that rupee and we're good to go. But yeah, that girl there tells you you can use the top C button to look around and stuff. And gosh, I used to think when I first saw this, or first played this, that this would be like, you know, a big part of the game. Just this one area, because it was so. And again, I'm probably just going to gush a lot about this game, but it was just so cool. Just being able to, like, just have a little area, you know, you can talk to people, and you can... Oh, I forgot they had to go get the shield. Oh, she kind of explains how to target and talk, but let's not go through that tutorial. Love the shop music. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me go over there. The Deku Shield, 40 rupees. Thank you. Of course, this shield is wooden and will burn if you use it against any enemies that use fire. But that's not until later on in the game, so we're good for now. 2 rupees left. Let's just equip that. have a look at the Deku Shield. And this game's so easy to play as well. I mean, it's been probably years since I've actually played this, and I guess 'cause I've played so much, I fall back into it easily. But the controls, they kind of seem complex, but they're really just so accessible. And there's a lot you can do, and yeah, it's just a great game. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Yeah, that's right, Mido. I have a sword and a shield. Good grief. Oh, what a dick. Glad I burgled his house. Oh, Saria. Not Sarah. Saria. Hey. Hey, Mido. Hey. I stole your stuff. Fuck you. I think we got away with it. So here we go, we got a Deku stick. By killing these little plant thingies that are pretty much harmless. Well, not harmless if you walk into them, but those two at least, they don't actually try and attack you. They just flail around, and there you go. Oh god, should I even attempt the Bane voice again? I don't think so, but I'll try. So, Navi has returned and brought back Link.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use...
Up C to... Oh. Just get on with it. After that big dramatic moment, it's just like... Ding, 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 ding. Just nice happy music again. And now we enter the Deku Tree, the Great Deku Tree. So this is the first dungeon of the game. The game is built around dungeons. As I'm sure you know, I mean, there's countless playthroughs on YouTube, and it's a classic game, you know. You wouldn't be watching this if you haven't played the game already, I don't think so. Yeah, you know the whole deal. This is the first dungeon, the trial dungeon. I can't believe I just got hit there. Alright, Deku Nut. I just skipped through that too fast, but there you go. I'll do that from time to time. Both accidentally and intentionally. I always get impatient with skipping text and stuff. As much as I love it, and I love the way that the story is told through text, you know, there's no voice acting in the game, in any of these games, you know. Even the latest edition, Skyward Sword. Oh. You can see down below this web. You're kidding. God, I wonder if that'll come into play later on. So, let's just equip these now. I'll try out the Deku Nut. Try and stun this enemy now. There you go, frozen. Easy pickings. Yeah, even Skyward Sword, they opted not to use voice acting, even though they could have. And I really like that. I like the narrative style of the Zelda games, you know. And if anything, it just forces kids to read, you know, which they're not doing that much of these days. Well, I guess they are Facebook and stuff, but you know, I always enjoyed it, even as a young kid, reading the story and reading dialogue and stuff. And of course, you got like little sound effects and stuff, and characters will laugh and listen, and just like that. Look at this wall, the vines growing on it. Give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb them. Yeah, maybe. Be careful not to touch it. I can't get out of the Z targeting. There you go. Let's see what's inside here. I think it's going to be the map, if I'm not very much mistaken. Yes, you found the dungeon map. There we go, so you can see all the floors of the dungeon. Not a big one, this one, by any stretch of the imagination. They get a lot more complex as time goes on. So, oh my god. Really? Okay. Pay attention to the action icon. Yeah, this gets tiresome, I guess, the more you play through this game, all the hints and, you know. Oh, locked shut. So we got, I forget what these are called now, Deku Shrub, I think. And if you catch them, they tell you a little secret. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the joystick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Try it if you're feeling bold. Okay, so we can get back out now. Oh no, this is the way forward. I think this is where we're going to get these slingshots. Perhaps. Right, let's climb up here and see what this. Yeah, it's got to be the slingshot, because then we can go back and take out those skull wall killers and get to the top of this dungeon. I love this as well. This is just classic Zelda stuff. Opening the chest and da 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 da. It just makes everything seem so epic, you know. It's like I wish I could just get up in the morning and make breakfast and pop the toast out of the toaster with this music just backing it, you know. Alright, so we got the slingshot. The first really cool weapon of the game. Alright, so let's equip that. I always like to have it on the left C button for some reason. It just feels more comfortable that way. Oh, did you see that? Like a glove. Well, I was using Z targeting. And there you go, it wasn't lying. If we hold forward, we will roll when we fall. Unless the cliff is really, really high. But we already knew that, didn't we? So let's backtrack now. And this game is probably... You probably spend, I'd say, about 25, 30, maybe even 40% of this game backtracking on yourself. And that's even without getting lost, you know. I think that's probably one of the only flaws this game has, really. And I'm not going to use Z targeting because I'm awesome. There is a lot of backtracking, a lot of walking around and going back and forth at times. Just grab those. Get some Deku seeds to use for our slingshots. We're all stocked up now. Let's climb up these vines. I mean, stuff like this, climbing up vines and stuff, it doesn't bother me, but it's when you get to the main part of the game and you just gotta kind of lightly trot around Hyrule Field for ages. It gets easier, of course, later on in the game when you get the horse Epona, but it gets a bit tiresome, you know. So where are we going then? The giant skull chillers. completely forgotten how to kill these. Okay. Let's see. Big skull to them. Its belly is its weak point. I think we just gotta wait for it to turn around and not hit it. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Must be 2 shot. Oh. There we go. Oh, nothing, not even a rupee. Nice. Let's forget that. And just go through here. Locked again. Another puzzle room. Okay. Step on here. I love that noise as well. Kind of noise that signals that you've unlocked a secret or whatever, you know. Changed something in the room. Let's just take this guy out first. Nice plant. Pick up this stick. You can never have enough sticks. And they will come useful later on in the dungeon. Just use a slingshot on this bastard. Done. You gonna get anything from this? Yay, nice. I don't know if you can hear that kind of bug sound. But that's a golden skulltula, which we will find very shortly. Just by simply jumping over this, this, and this. There we go. Let's just open this little chest first. Recovery hearts. Did not need that. Right. So these little gold things, hidden all throughout the game, and you can kill them and collect the little thing here. Token. And there's the House of Skulltula later on in the game, with these people who've been transformed from humans into kind of half-mutated Skulltulas. By collecting these golden Skulltula tokens, you can save the family and change them back into humans again. It's kind of a mini game. You don't have to do it at all. It's not part of the main game, but you know, it's cool. I like it. I like stuff like that. There's a lot of side quests, side missions in this game. Some of which I may or may not do. I'll see how I feel, see how people's reactions are to this video. You know, I'll just play it by ear, I guess. And this is probably going to be the compass, which will tell you where chests are, hidden items in the... yeah, the compass. It sounds like I know this game like back to front, but I guess it's just this early stage where, you know, it's very familiar. Because as I said, I played through this, and as you can see there's the that little skull there was the boss room. Yeah, I've played through it so many times. I think I usually stop around the Shadow Temple or the Spirit Temple, and I kind of just give up and get frustrated. But hopefully with this time round I will wait it out, and not wait it out, but fight it out, and you know, make it all the way to the end. Alright, now we know what to do. Let's just get this guy out of the way. There we go. See, I honestly thought that there would be more to talk about. Okay, I think we need to burn this web. Or jump through it. Okay. Alright, I think we need to burn it. See if there's a torch around here somewhere. These bloody plants are grown back. I do not like that. Yeah, I thought there'd be more to talk about, you know, it's just like, I don't know. Find a torch. Not having much luck. There must be a torch at the top. Okay. Back up we go. Ugh, I'm gonna kill these again. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Oh, did you see that? Oh, from such a distance as well. Could have been a pro. Could have been a pro. Back up the vines we go. I mean, if anyone is still watching this at this point, you know, this is going to be a good indicator of things to come, because I'm sure when we get to that bloody water temple, there's going to be a lot of things I'm going to be going back and doing again. Right. It doesn't look like there is a torch up here. Huh. Maybe if... Ah, I know. If we go in here... Ugh. Ah, we'll just, yeah, do this. Do this again. Get the stick. Light the torch. Open the door. Go back out the door. And jump down onto the web and burn it. Alright. Oh, the bloody thing is back again. Oh, no. That cat... No, that's... It seems... I think I'm making it too complicated for myself here. Surely it can't... Oh, let's just try and jump again. Maybe I did it wrong before, I don't know. It seems too hard to just light the torch and then have to kill a Skulltula again. It'll run out by then, so let's just go for it. Oh my god. That was both satisfying and really... Oh. I should have just done that in the beginning. There we go. There's a waste of 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I apologise. And there's me going, I always feel like there's not much to say. Yeah, it's because I'm doing stuff I shouldn't have to do. Okay, I can't get up that way. And there's a bit of back and forth stuff you have to do here. You need to burn that. Get this gold. Actually, no, leave him. Leave him till later. Oh, there you go. Again, it was so simple. Let's just get him out of the way now. Before we move any further. I don't think I ever got all of the gold Skulltulas. So maybe that'll be another thing I can try and do. I might just like make a whole part of me just going around just trying to collect them all. Ugh. Try it again, didn't work. Another thing about these videos, I didn't know how long to make them. Obviously, I can make them as long as I want. And part of me thinks maybe I should just do like, 20-minute videos and make them more digestible, but I figure let's just, do like hour-long parts and just really crack on with it, and not mess about. Okay, there we go. And burn this web now. Oh, my throat's really sore from doing that Bane impression. A terrible Bane impression. So, I could actually do a really good Bane impression, like, as soon as I saw the Dino Rises. And, I've just lost it now because I haven't seen it in so long. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them. What am I doing? I'm just going into, like, so many different accents. Okay, the order is 2, 3, 1. Not even accents, really, just weird inflections in my voice. Trying to entertain myself and anyone who's watching. Because at the moment it just feels like this is very dire. I love that little eye that shuts when you shoot it. It just looks really cool. Another kind of thing that would continue through a lot of the Zelda games was the eye that you kind of shoot with an arrow or you know, slingshot. I bet there's some interesting things underwater. Alright, so we gotta get up. We'll get under. Okay. I know you have to. I think you have to lower the water here or something, if I remember rightly. Let's see. Oh, we're just gonna get squashed there. Ah, maybe there's a switch underwater. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Just going. There we go. Yeah, the water temple is the one that really just kind of destroys your soul. The amount of underwater switches and, well, I don't even know if there are underwater switches. It's been so long, but I know it's very frustrating. So many different things you have to do: raising the water level, lowering the water level. See, I get impatient with these. I just try and kill them anyway. Just don't want to wait for them to turn around. Yeah, that was satisfying. Yeah, I know, we can move the block. Yes, I get it. And you can't skip these very much either, which is annoying. Pay attention to what the action button says. Remember that. Grab. Yes, there we go. There we go. Now we can climb up. It's all very fun, you know, like the puzzles. Excuse me, the puzzle solving and all that kind of thing. And I guess it sounds kind of I don't know. What's the word? To say that, oh, it's, you know, it's good for kids because they can, you know, use their brains to solve puzzles and kind of, you know, I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's very late when I'm recording this, by the way. That was a fail. I just kept circling it. Yeah, it's cool because, you know, kids can actually use their brains as opposed to just button mashing and, you know, like games today, first-person shooters are the most popular things going, and it's literally just blow people away. Whereas in these games, you have to think about things and move things around and, you know, problem solving, and I love that. It frustrates the hell out of me at times, but I love it. A lot of Deku stick action in this. Burning webs and, you know. What is that? Nope, don't remember this thing. Goma lava. I believe this is one of the spawn of the boss coming up. Nasty little buggers. Alright. So, for this, oh, I'm not sure. You can blow that away with a bomb, but we don't get bombs till much later. That's interesting. But I don't think we come back here, so I don't know. Let's just forget about that and carry on. If I had to do this for real, I would shit my pants. I'm so claustrophobic. I couldn't do that. Couldn't crawl through a space that was that small in comparison to my body. Oof, just the thought of getting stuck. Another stick. Right then, so we're basically on the higher platform of that area earlier. And if we push this block down, that means we can get back up here without having to go through all those rooms again. which again is another recurring theme, not just in this game but all the other ones, where you'll get to an area, it takes you a while to get there, and you'll be able to just kind of almost save your game in a way, and be able to quickly come back to that area after you've finished. Now this is where I got confused. You do have to, let's get this gold skulltula. You do have to burn this web with some fire. So again, I got confused there. I have to jump now. Go back up and jump. Okay. Yeah, mid-air skulltula. So satisfying. that little tone. I might make that my message tone actually. Okay, so let's get a stick, a Deku stick. Light that mother up, and oh, it's grown back already. Light it up, and okay. We're gonna have to go across and then do it. Okay. And we should be able to jump onto that block and avoid the water. No problem. There we go. Now we just do a forward roll. Swing. Yeah, that's why I got confused earlier with the first web. Alright. We got a little puddle to soften the landing. And now we have these, the shrubs, the brothers. If we remember their order, it's 3, 2, 1, I think. Yes, 3, 2, 1. I've been getting stuck on this for so long because I just didn't understand the clue of 3, 2, 1. That you had to kind of hit them in order. There you go. Deflection. And that is that. One of the other guys told me. So, you know, you should be careful who you keep your secrets with. In order to administer the coup de grace to the Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Well, that's not much of a clue, is it really? How do you stun her? That is the question. So, through here we're actually at the boss already. I guess since this is the first dungeon, it stands to reason, I guess. Later on you have to get the boss key to get into the boss room. Sometimes you'll see the boss room like in the beginning of the dungeon. And you'll be able to get there until you got the key and everything. So here we go, the first boss of the game. It's quite creepy. Oh, you can see it there. I love that as well. I'm pretty sure we don't get this little cutscene until you actually look up, which is really cool and just makes you feel like more part of the game, you know. The parasitic armored arachnid Goma. Okay, I've forgotten how to do this, but I think it's pretty simple. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. Okay. Damn. Just try and track it, and it's gone red. Let's shoot. No. Okay. We got enemies. Look, we got company. These little bastards. Running away. Come back. Get over here. Where is she? Oh, shit. Right. Let me shoot it now. There we go. Kill! Kill! Annihilate! Alright, we got a couple of shots in there. About 3. I don't know how many hits it will take. Probably about 8, I think. That's kind of like the general kind of boss hit ratio. It was 8 in most games. We'll go by that rule for now, I think. Not that it matters. Like, it's just a case of rinse and repeat, I think. Just doing the same thing. There we go. Just try and kill these before they hatch. Oh, sugar. Damn. Here we go. 4, 5. Nope. 5, 6, 7. One more hit, I think. Yeah, I know that. Ugh! Bloody Z target. Okay, let's again try and get these little eggs killed. There we go. Ah! I hate it when you're trying to kind of use the Z button to kind of look forward and focus and stuff, and it just doesn't work out. And you get a bit flustered and the camera angle's all wrong. Here we go, killing blow. No, maybe not. 9. Oh. Alright, 9 hits. It must be 10 or 12 then. Which is fair for a boss this early. It seems like it's difficult, or, you know, at the time it seemed very difficult when I was a kid, but, you know, it's deceptively easy once you know the trick. Again, as I said, rinse and repeat. Right, I'm going to keep on top of it this time. There we go. Come on, show me the eye. And 10! Yes! Diving blow. 10 hits. And apparently parasitic armored arachnids die like that. They'll completely dissolve. I love this sound. Peaceful. And we have a heart container, which gives us an extra heart in the top left corner. We'll be getting many of those throughout the quest. And now we can leave. Handy thing really that in every single dungeon in Zelda history there's a handy little teleportation beam of light, so you don't have to just slowly walk back out of the dungeon. And there we go.
Well done, Link.
No, I can't continue that. It's not clever and it's not funny. And things are about to get serious anyway. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Nah. Alright then, go on then. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. See, if I could do a good Ian McKellen impression, I'd probably do that. That would be more fitting. And here we have part of the backstory to this game. And we see Ganondorf there again. I love this. No music as well, just quite a creepy shot. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. And cue music. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage. I remember just watching this and just being in awe, you know. Just never seen anything like this before in a game. I mean, in a way, I think this game and Super Mario 64 kind of they defined the 3D adventure game, you know. And but this one really just had all the story, you know. Fantastic story, you know, like this, the beginning of the world, and you know, the three goddesses bringing you know, a different part of the world to life. You know, bringing the law, and then the people who would uphold the law and all that kind of stuff. It's a great story. I love it. I love like classic fantasy stories and stuff. Going out and collecting certain stones and everything. It's just brilliant. Three great goddesses, their labours completed, departed for the heavens. Golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. I love the Triforce. Such a cool design. I'd love to have it as a tattoo someday, but I just could probably never decide what kind of version of it to use, you know. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to endure the sacred realm of something. So it was that guy who cursed the Great Deku Tree. Well, what was the point of me even starting then? It's like, thanks for helping, but I knew you wouldn't help, so...
I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope.
Link's just sitting down, he's like, Jesus, let's get on with it.
There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast his curse upon me.
So now we have the spiritual stone of the forest. The Kokiri Emerald, I think. One of those two. Or both. Or neither. Let's see. Our survey says... the Kokiri's Emerald. Oh, the spiritual stone of the forest. I guess I was right on both accounts. Thank you.
The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat Navi. Goodbye.
That's ridiculous. Okay. And now, Home Tree. The Great Deku Tree. Passes on from this world. Mustache and all. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Indeed. Let's do this. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. It's so sad. Alright, so let's leave the forest and what's he want now? I killed him. I killed the Great Deku Tree. You happy? Yeah. he actually does blame him as well and just walks off. And then disappears? Where did he go? He actually just disappeared. Very strange. Maybe that's a fairy boy trick, I don't know. Link certainly can't do it. Well, time to leave, say goodbye to the old treehouse. I'd love to have a treehouse. It's kind of one of my fantasies when I was a kid, to actually have a treehouse, and how awesome that would be. Always liked that about this game. And, you can just talk to people like this and see, and it's always updated. The conversations you can have with people, and yeah, I love that about this game. Again, just so interactive. It's cool now, and I'm gonna talk to people and stuff just because I enjoy that part of it. Wikikiri will die. Oh, I skipped too fast. Oh, can't be bothered to go back. That'll happen quite a lot. It always happens when I play these games. I end up skipping. Oh, I love this scene. I guess the Kokiri can appear and disappear at will. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you're different from me and my friends. That's actually... I got a bit of a lump in my throat then. I don't know, that shot there of her with her eyes closed. It's beautiful. And yeah, you can take the piss out of me all you want for that. Another great thing I love about this is the character designs are very simple, but the way that they animate them and design them can actually evoke quite a lot of emotion, or at least just interesting designs. Yeah, I always remember that bit actually, when she's got her eyes closed and saying, we'll be friends forever. It's quite touching. So now we have the ocarina, not the ocarina, but an ocarina, all the same, and we can play little songs on it. Oh, I skipped that too fast again. I apologise. I think she just said, I hope you'll always think of me when you play it. I love that as well, just how simple that was. He just kind of steps back, hesitates for a second, and then just runs off, to start his adventure in earnest. Love it. Just love how cinematic it can be at times. So here we are, Hyrule Field, the world has opened up, and I lost my shit when I saw this. I was like, you're kidding me, there's like an area even bigger than that one, Oh, it was just constantly, my eyes were just widened consistently and constantly for so long when I first played this, So I think we'll just venture on into the field and close this part up here. Oh, this owl. Oh god, I forgot about him. This guy just kind of pops up every now and again to just blatantly kind of spell out for you what you're supposed to do and all that kind of stuff. And again, when you play this over and over again, it becomes very tiresome. See? I guess it's very useful when you're first playing the game. You don't know what the hell you're doing, admittedly. There has to be some way of telling you, a person who is playing the game for the first time, where to go and what you should be doing, and kind of the tutorial of the game is this first hour or so. Yes, I definitely got all that. Unfortunately, I will be seeing him around. Damn. So yeah. We'll just have a little wander up this path. So we've got like a little glowing dot there that tells us where we should be going. Lon Lon Ranch and the market. Although we don't really need to go to Lon Lon Ranch, but we definitely will be later on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me some comments, leave me some feedback, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Just give me your feedback, basically. And there is the Hyrule Castle, where we will be going in part 2. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time. Just save the game. There's our progress. See you next time.